Hi everyone, I hope you all are great. Today we will have dictionary skills. First, you have to log in using the aplusden.com. Click on your name, move on to language, add the grade 2. Chapter is dictionary skills, lesson is use guide words. Hi to you all. Alright, let's go through logging in together. Once you click on the aplusden.com and you input your password, right? You have to move on here and click your name. Okay, so once you click on your name, it will take you to English, which is language arts. Okay, then you have the grade here and all the chapter. Dictionary skills like at the end, so you just scroll down until you find dictionary skill, and this is the lesson. Okay, so that's how you log in. If you need help with logging in, just let me know and I can help you. Okay. All right, so let's start the lesson. I'm sure you're all logged in. So, guide words appear on each page of a dictionary. I'm sure you all know what a dictionary is and you have a dictionary. So, it appears on each page of a dictionary. They tell you the first word and the last word on the page. The other words on the page come between the guide words in alphabetical order. So, basically, guide word tells you the first word and the last word on the page, and then every other word comes in between that in alphabetical order. So to put words in alphabetical order, put them in order by their first letter. So you have to start with the first letter. Then, if the first letter is the same, you have to look at the second. And if the second is the same, you have to look at the third. And that's how it goes on and on and on. So to put it in alphabetical order, first thing first, you look at the first letter. First letter is the same, you look at the second. If second is same, you look at the third. Okay? So put the words in alphabetical order. We have fear, fear, and fry. Okay, so fair, fear, and fry. So since fair is not between the guide word fear and fry, it would not be found on that page. Okay, so look at this, and then you have to check this. We have FEA and FRY. So F is same. The first letters are same. So we look at the second. So E in the alphabet. Okay. So when you have the alphabet, let's write down the alphabet. So this is the alphabet, right? So you can see here that E comes before R here. So definitely fair cannot be in between fear and fry, because the first letters are the same, but the second one E comes what after A. So this fair cannot be found in between fear and fry. Okay, so let's see some more. Now we have this question. So let's clean this up, okay, so that we can read the questions. All right, so we have would you find the word article? So we have article on a dictionary page with the following guide words. So these are the guide words. We have actor and astonish, right? So what is common here? The first letters are common. So let's look at the second. So for actor, second letter is what? C. And for astonish is what? S. So let's go to our alphabet. We have C here, and we have, let's change the color. So we have C here with blue, right? And we have what? S. So from C to S, can you find article? Article, the second letter is R. So we have R in between the guide words. So yes, we can find article in between actor and astonish. Okay. So would you find the word room in a dictionary page with the following guide word? We have reason, and then we have rustle. So look at this and tell me on the chat, can you find room in between reason and rustle? So tell me, send your answers on the chat. Is it yes or no? Okay, so you said no. So let's look at it properly. So R, the first letters are R and they're all the same. So the next one we have E for reason, E. And Russell is what? U. So if you look at the alphabet from E to U, of course you can find O. Okay, so you can find O in between reason and Russell. Okay, because the first letters are the same, so we have to look at the second letters. Okay, so let's write the alphabet again and look at one more example. All right, so this is the alphabet, right? So let's look at the next question. So would you find the word penny? So penny on the dictionary page with the following guide word, we have pot to prairie. Okay. So tell me, would you be able to find penny in between pot to prairie? Send your answers, yes or no. And yes, you can give your examples. So what's your answer here? No, exactly. So we cannot find penny in between pot and prairie because pot is P-O. So this is O here. And prairie is R. So this is R. So in between we have O-P-Q-R. So we cannot find penny, which is E. All right, so we'll move on to the test. And you can just share your answers with me, okay? If you have any questions, just ask me. All right. So, which word would you find on a dictionary page with the following guide word hello, huge? So, is it hobby or hammer? So, what's the answer here? Hobby. So, make sure you send in your answers, okay? So, would you find the word soar in between squat and stroke? Yes or no? So can we find sir in between this? So we have what? Yes, we can find it. Okay. So which word would you find on a dictionary page with the following guide word? Party, plate, is it perfect or practice? So we have perfect. Then would you find the word fellow on a dictionary page with the following guide word? Face, flower. So what? Yes. Alright, so which word would you find in between shine straight? Is it the first or the second? So what can we find in between straight? We have what? SH, ST. So we have what? SI, silver. So cap and chrome. What can we find in between cut or cow? So we have cow. So dates dine. Which word can you find in between them? So dates, dine. What do we have? Destroy. So we have shake, support. Can we find in between? Seven or stockade? Which of them? So we have the second. Then we women. Which one can you find in between we and women? Thank you so much. I appreciate. Thank you very, very much, FJ. I also wish you a happy life. In fact, I wish you all a happy life, healthy, and beautiful life. Thank you so much. So we have wine, then pinto poppy. Can you find period in between? Yes or no? So we have no. Then return. Can you find it in between rag to rock? Yes or no? So yes, we can find return in between. Then pits. Can you find pits in between powder and practice? All right, so we have no. Okay, that's it for our lesson today under the dictionary skills. Can you tell me if you have any questions? All right, since we have no questions, we'll end here. Complete this lesson if you haven't. See you all next time. Thank you very much. Michael, have a happy day too. Thank you. Wish you all the best. Bye.